Hi, and welcome to Wellness Workouts with Katrena. This is part 3 on my wellness workout with a chair number 4. So this is a chair yoga class, and this one will be seated in the chair with a ball. So just a cheap ball, it doesn't have to be fancy, one that's kind of squishy. You'll want comfortable exercise clothes, shoes with closed toe and closed heel. Make sure to check with your healthcare provider before you start or change any exercise routine. Grab a water bottle for taking sips throughout the class, and join me on the chair. So if you've already done the warm-up and the standing positions with the stretches, we're going to get into a little deeper positions in the chair with the ball. All right, so you have the ball here. What you want to do is sit up straight and tall away from the back of the chair. Bring those arms down, shoulders away from the neck. And we're going to take the palms and squeeze and press. Deep breathing as you go. Trying to breathe in and out through the nose if you can. We're going to add on some arm exercises here and reach. So we're going to reach and press and squeeze coming back. I'm going to turn around this way just a little bit so I won't go completely out of the screen for you. Now, if you're getting a little too much with the squeezing, you can always leave the squeezing part out and just reach and hold the ball. This works those finger muscles a bit. Straight back if you can. Reaching however far you're comfortable going. We'll do one more like this. And then we're going to take it out to the side. So pick a side and reach out. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Bring it back in. And we'll do the other side the same way. Squeezing back. And in. Reach and squeeze. And exhale as you reach. Inhale as you bring the ball back in. You can also reach forward and come back and down. And this with all of my exercises, I want you to pace off of your own natural breathing rhythm. So you might be going faster or slower than I am. That's fine. Try one more on each side. Bring that ball back in towards your body. This time what we're going to do is just reach to the corners over the knees. Reaching over the knees. Exhale out. Inhale back in. I'm sitting kind of on the corner of my chair, but you can go straight on with your chair. I just realized after I started going that I wasn't lined up very well with the video here. We'll make it work. You can also add those finger presses. One more on each corner. Now what we're going to do is keep both hands on the ball. We're going to take it out to one side and then come all the way around and back to the other side. So we're going to exhale as we come around. Nice and slow and controlled. Inhale as you come back in. And you can make this however deep you want. If you're going really deep, I advise you to take the legs wide on this so you have a good base of support. Let's do one more, and then come all the way back around to the front of the body. This time what we're going to do is reach down and forward, back down and in. So it's almost like you're trying to drag the ground with that ball, but you don't have to reach that low, however low you feel comfortable reaching. Now, if you really want to go a little harder, we're going to take this all the way up and overhead. You do not have to go that high, so we're reaching up and overhead, and back and in. So take it to however high you feel comfortable going today. Deep breathing as you go. Yeah, you can also opt, if you're going all the way overhead, to reach behind the body, but make sure to tighten your abdominal muscles if you are reaching backwards. You're going to feel the core muscles really begin to work on that one. So the wonderful thing about yoga is that it does work on deep breathing, and that can strengthen your core. If you have a good strong core, that can help you if you should lose your balance. You may be able to right yourself without falling. So there's a lot of benefits into core exercises. Let's try one more like this. And come all the way back in. We're going to take the ball right in front of the chest and then twist the ball away from the body. So one hand at a time. Try to get that full range of movement into the wrist. So you're just twisting and twisting. You can also squeeze with the fingers if you want to add another set of muscles there. But it's okay to just leave it nice and not so tight if you prefer. All right, we're going to reverse that. So turn that ball towards the body, and we'll do the same thing, except reversing. And one more on each hand. And we're going to bring that ball all the way back behind the back. So scoot back just a little bit and feel that ball against your back. And then we're going to give yourselves a back rub. I have to say that my students that take these classes in person tend to tell me that this is the favorite part of the class. They would just as soon do the back rub for the whole class. So if you want to just skip over and watch this video starting right here, you can do your back rub anytime you would like. Now, if you're having pain, you shouldn't feel pain with this back rub. So if that gives you pain, it's okay for you to do shoulder rolls here instead of doing the back rub with the ball. And you can adjust that ball higher or lower depending on where you would like to have a little bit of counter pressure on your back. This is a lot cheaper than a masseuse, so if you can't afford one of those, I can't. But the ball only costs maybe just a couple of bucks at a dollar store. You're welcome to keep rolling on there however long you want, but I'm going to stop this video. You keep going if you'd like, and I'm going to do a cool down with a relaxation at the end. So if you're watching the playlist, we're going to get into that next. Thank you for coming.